I'm Randy, and I'm the cheap audio man. And
Hello, Randy, the cheap audio man.
hello, I need to do. So this is between two speakers. This is a part of the show where we interview internet YouTube celebrities. And today our guest is Zeos Pantera. Is that correct?
That is as close as you're going to get.
Okay, and Zeos is his internet television show is called Zeos Fidelity. Thanks for being
That's
here, Mr.
that's
Zeos.
that's also as close as you're going to get. Welcome,
Uh,
welcome. I'm welcome to my home.
I appreciate that. I see a lot of stuff. It looks like maybe my grandmother's uh, entry table with the kids and the skulls. That's very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's it. It's great. It's good. It's homely. It's very
yeah,
homely.
yeah. Could you go ahead and turn your camera around so we could see your face?
Only Paul McGowan is allowed to do that.
Okay, I don't know Paul personally, but I'll take your.
Well, if you do interview him ever in the future, could you just tell him "fuck you," just for me? Just give him a little bit of that.
I'm not sure I got that on my end, Zeos, but I'll sure tell him
Edit my
something.
face. Shit. It's fine. It's fine.
Now I noticed a statue there, and it looks like a woman, and she's got a tail growing out of her backside, and she's
Well,
got
I
some big.
I believe in the right for people to convert themselves to whatever animal or non-plant based creature that they like.
Yes,
So that's sort of
yeah,
like my little nod to basically cat girls that they should
okay,
exist. They should have the right to exist. So,
okay. And do you have to get some elective surgery to make that happen for the
oh
cat
no, it's
girls?
mandatory surgery. It's no
Oh,
elective.
mandatory. Okay,
Yeah,
well
yeah, yeah.
that's perfect. So do they
Mandatory
have a
cat
group
girls.
group of
Band
those
name. Called it.
poor girls in a cage, and they're making them get surgery?
Uh, it's not as much as a cage as much as it is like a pit that they can't climb out of.
A
It's
pit.
it's it's roughly the
Okay.
same. Perfect.
Speaking of pits, I've watched a lot of your videos, and they're a lot of fun, a lot of movement, a lot of colors, and it looks like you're in a doomsday bunker. Why? When did you become a doomsday prepper, Mister
Uh,
Zeos?
roughly around the time that the world said, "Hey, why don't you become a doomsday prepper? Shit's going down." And I'm like, you know what, it is, and I have enough money to get the hell out of Dodge. Although I don't think I've ever been to Dodge.
No. Have you been to Doylestown?
I have
Um,
been to Doylestown. It's very
yeah,
fancy. I went
yeah,
to a car wash there once.
yeah. Horsham, you been over there?
Maybe I've driven through Horsham, but I didn't eat there. I only count the place that I visited if I've eaten there. Like if I drive through it, that doesn't count.
You
I
ever
have to
dropped?
stop and consume.
Right. Yeah. You ever dropped a pair of Ray-Bans into the Delaware River while you're getting on a boat?
I can't say that I have.
Yeah.
I mean, Ray-Bans are nice, but I'm not cool enough. That's another
Uh,
thing I qualify for.
That happened to me one time. I was really upset. I just got them, and then I
Oh,
bent
I
over
do
and
have a relatable story. I did apparently when I was very small, a baby, like I am in that picture, which is actually me as a baby. And I don't know
yeah,
why I have myself as a baby picture. That seems a
cute
little bit
kid. You're
narcissistic.
adorable.
I know. That's for you ladies out there. If you want one of those to pop out of you, just holler me up.
Yeah,
I
we
did
don't
throw
have a
my
lot of
nookie.
female watchers.
You will to after this one. Don't worry.
Oh,
Um,
good
Gosh,
point.
you had Joshua Valor on here, didn't you? How the hell did
Yeah.
you? How don't you? Why don't you have like a 70-30 female to male?
Oh well, I don't.
That beard, that powerful beard.
Yeah, my wife sure found him attractive.
I mean,
Yeah.
DMS was on here too. I mean, that might have reset it back to all men.
Well, no,
But
my
I mean,
daughter found DMS attractive, which I still haven't gotten right in my head.
well, that's what this counseling for. Yeah. Anyway, I threw my nookie into a river because I thought the fishies needed a nookie, and then I told my mother to get it back, and she's like, "No." And I cried apparently. So that's me. I'm just a giving person. Since I was childhood, I just wanted to give constantly.
Oh, you
Nookies to
sound like
fish.
a sweetheart. I wish my daughter would throw her nookies into the Delaware River because she's
I would
seven. She's
rephrase
seven
that
now.
immediately.
I don't know what that means. I thought it was a pacifier. Does it
It
mean
is.
something
It
else?
is. I don't know, but I mean, Limp Bizkit did do a song where he did it all for the nookie, and I highly doubt he was discussing children's pacifiers.
Yes, a double entendre. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
or triple.
Triple. I don't know really what that means. So I said I enjoy your shows, and there's a little animal I find just cute as can be, and it rolls around your house every now and again in the Doomsday bunker, and
I mean,
it's it.
she doesn't roll.
Well,
She
yeah,
she peruses her future,
yeah,
I don't know, prey or just she's on my lap currently, by the way. That
yeah,
is
and
that is no
she's
joke.
her name is Ewok, right? It's the
Um,
little Star Wars characters on
she's
Endor.
definitely in the Ewok spectrum.
Okay,
I think Chewbacca did live on Endor with a bunch of 2 foot tall Ewoks. I don't know
he is.
why. Maybe he was into short girls,
Yeah, well,
but
he's a big guy, big Wookiee.
yeah, he's a big Wookiee, but Chewbacca is a lady, and
Yeah,
she's 15 now, right?
yeah.
Yeah, she's an old lady.
For a while, I thought that was a monkey.
She doesn't have the opposing thumbs that would
Yeah,
require. So
yeah,
I just sort of like assumed it was cat or feline or
yeah.
some sort of weird fox creature.
Yeah, I thought maybe the People's Republic of China sent you a monkey as a maybe a gift or a thank you for propping up their economy so well.
I have gotten strange Chinese gifts, but a monkey, a living animal, was not one of those things.
I thought there would be some
I
permitting.
hold out hope. I hold out
Yeah,
hope because I feel like I asked my cat to get me something and she doesn't understand. But a monkey, opposable thumbs, slightly higher up in the food chain. I'm
yeah,
thinking that would be either a good gift or investment for the future.
yeah. They can use tools and throw their feces if they get angry.
Oh yeah, I mean you can't
Yeah,
ask for something better to guard your home than just fecal matter being flung at like 45 miles an hour.
yeah. The whole team of monkeys just kind of popping around the house, making sure Zeos' stuff is safe. I think that'd be a
Yeah,
lot of
I,
fun.
I worry they would start some sort of underground ring where they sell my gear to like mailmen because they are smart and I have plenty of stuff lying around that probably wouldn't notice if it went missing.
You
So that's
think
just
they
my fear.
you think they can get on the computer and get some stuff posted up on Craigslist?
If my father can do it, then the monkey can do it.
That's a good point. My father still can't program the VCR.
I
Yeah.
mean, Control C, Control V is lost on him. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love you, Dad, but don't ask me for tech support help anymore, please.
Yeah. Do you ever take your monkey and sit down and maybe give it a big fistful of catnip, turn on Wizard of Oz, and then sync up Dark Side of the Moon? Just have a good afternoon over there at
That
Zeo
is a thing,
Central.
isn't it? And I have not tried that. You know what I did yesterday though, and I want to share this experience. Yesterday was movie night. We watched The Matrix, and my friend was over, and we'd seen the movie a million times. So we actually reversed the frame so that it played mirrored, and then I reversed the audio so that it played mirrored. And I'm not joking. And this is for you guys out there who want to try this. You could use Media Player Classic Home Cinema to do it. You can't tell the movies backwards. 90% of the movie's runtime. It's like, is this correct or is this incorrect? It's kind of like doing heavy duty drugs, only it's just a matter of flipping a screen around and then watching your brain melt because you know this movie really well, and
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Kurt Russell was great in that, and the other people.
Well, Kurt, it was supposed to be Will Smith as Neo, and it was supposed to be Sean Connery as Morpheus, and that's real. That is no joke. And I can't. My stomach. I want to throw up. Oh, I'm gonna.
Be
If
careful. Are you all right?
Sean Connery and Will Smith would have been like that. Would have been. Oh, okay. I'm good. I'm past the thought of that. I love Sean Connery. Don't get me wrong, and Will Smith is great, but
Yeah. God
leave my
rest his
Matrix
soul.
alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you know that Jean-Claude Van Damme was supposed to be the Predator in the Predator movie
That I
with
also did know. I
with
know
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
that would have been hilarious. I remember seeing the first cut of the Predator like costume, and it was like a giant red lobster. And then
Yeah.
I cried a little bit because that's one of my favorite movies. And giant red
Yeah.
lobsters are not scary.
Yeah. Dylan, get to the chop. I can't do the get to the chopper one.
Dylan, get the butter. We
Yeah.
could have lobster tonight. This could have
Yeah.
been great. It would have been great.
Lot of fun with all the death and destruction in that movie.
There was only one woman, and she wasn't even sexualized. I mean, that's the manliest movie of all time. When
Yeah,
they're just
that's
dudes, ripped dudes, just being bros with other ripped dudes, and then like a
yeah.
woman shows up, and they're like, "Get the hell away from us!"
Yeah, poor Central American lady. She
Yeah, she was just
she
like, "Hey, look at me." No,
yeah, and
get away from my bullets and my muscles.
she picked up the glowing green blood and she didn't tell anybody about it, and
She was she was
someone got shot.
pivotal in the story, but at the same time, she didn't do jack shit. She did hit somebody in the face with a log though, and I've always wanted to
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. Well, you haven't. I've done that a number of times.
I
It's
hit
a lot.
myself in the head with a log, but I was an
Yeah,
idiot. I had it on my shoulder and tried to chuck it, but it was like
yeah,
12 feet long, so it just came around and gave me a black eye.
Yeah, that's a big tree trunk right there,
That
Zeos.
was an awkward bowling alley day. That was an awkward bowling alley day.
You had the tree trunk in the bowling alley.
It was behind the bowling alley. Me and my friend used to do weird
Oh.
things behind bowling alleys. It's part of my youth. I've blocked it out.
Yeah, there's a whole section of my childhood that I just don't even remember. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff that
I
happened.
mean, LSD will do that.
Well, it wasn't the LSD; it was the constant bullying, and my dad used to tease me with the power tools, chase me around the farm.
Yeah,
Uh,
now you have to pay a woman to tease you with the power tools. It's sort of awkward.
you can do that. Where
Oh,
would
you
I
can pay
find
women to do
information
anything.
about that, Zeos?
They used to have a place on Craigslist, but they closed that down. So I'd probably just start yelling about it in the chat of like Chatterbait. Just
Yeah,
everyone's random chat. Like, hey, do you like Makita or Milwaukee? What's your preferred? Yeah. But anyway, moving on from that.
yeah. Get out on the street and just yell. Hey, is anybody? Can I pay any woman some money and she'll do things with router to me? That
Router,
that's
that's advanced. That's like if you're sounding with a router, you are way up there in the like you should have a job.
yeah, yeah. I'm getting lost here to tell you the truth, Zio. So I'm gonna go back to my questions. You do a lot of the wallpapers with animated cartoons.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Those are women without human rights, is what I like to call them, because I mean, I'm a man and I do enjoy the company of a woman, but those tend to just, talk and have ideas and thoughts. And it's like, will you dress like this? And she's like, no, I'm calling the police. So the fact that they exist, yet somehow don't exist,
Yeah,
and bring a bit of sex appeal to my channel, which I am sorely lacking, is a wonderful little caveat to my existence. I think that's partly why I'm successful, is because I have harnessed the power of other people's wonderful artwork, and I suggest that everyone support the artists and the arts because it's hot.
you seem like a very nice gentleman. Uh, do you ever think about doing maybe one with the Golden Girls, like Blanche or Rose, like maybe a collage or
I,
something?
I do have a friend named Goldie, and he could probably cosplay as a Golden Girl.
Yeah,
And
I
I
don't
have
know what
included
that
some
means.
male. I have included some male wallpapers just for fairness. But it
Yeah,
is like a 1-to-1. I do it to the same amount that I have a female audience, which is, I think, according to YouTube, 2.4% is female, and I don't believe that entirely at all. I would like to see the actual figures of that because it doesn't make any sense.
yeah.
Although women who do like audio exist, I just don't think they're up to like watching a 40-minute video of some random Italian guy wave his hands around and swing a head around. It's just it doesn't fit. It would
Well, I
ruin their
sure enjoy it. I love it. It's a lot of fun. I just thought maybe with the Golden Girls, you could maybe expand that demographic a bit.
I mean, we have Betty White at 99. God bless her. Hang in there, Betty.
And
We
she
need you
lives
for
with you.
2021. I would not allow Betty White to live with me. I am a terrible person. And she is an angelic figure that should be held above all. In fact, she should just be in the White House. Like, I feel like
Yeah,
that sort of protection level
yeah.
would be worth it because she's a national treasure.
I think she should be running the country and making decisions. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
I think you're not wrong as far as I think Betty White would probably rock it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh boy, there's
I'm getting
somebody.
I'm getting
Somebody.
pastaed right now.
Oh
She's
my.
she's hitting me up. Let me hula hooping for bits. All right, this is gonna be an exciting day. If you are a part of this, whenever this is being played,
Yeah.
apparently Princess Pasta will be driving a hula hoop for money. This is 2021, and I think the new norm. I think everyone's gonna do a lot of weird things for money now, like we were talking about with the power tools.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm completely confused right now. I did want to ask you a question though. If you have a big palatial, nice, probably 13, 14 acres out there in the countryside, uh, have you ever thought about maybe grabbing a couple of teenagers, strapping a GoPro up to their head, and starting your own Hunger Games out there?
Yeah, that's if I could, I would do that, but I would have to also find a way to generate electricity from their fear,
Yeah.
like maybe
Oh,
like
yeah.
maybe tie them
Yeah.
to like a big wheel.
Yeah. Just strap one of
Um,
them in there, get them with a cattle prod, make them keep turning that generator with their
yeah,
feet.
yeah, yeah. I think you need probably 6 or 7 of them, and then you'd have to
Yeah.
have at least
Yeah.
500 foot-pounds of torque
Wow,
just
that's a
just
lot.
twisting down because I really want to
Yeah.
spin like one of those 10,000 RPM generators.
Yeah,
It
if you,
would be good for the environment. It really would.
it
Because,
sure would. Yep.
teenagers are a renewable resource, always.
That is true. There keeps being more of them all over the place.
I
Maybe
mean, yeah.
if you play with the reduction gears, you can get that down so you can reduce the amount of torque required to make the teenagers produce electricity at your
True.
at
And if they had like little sails on their back, like if the wind is blowing in a certain direction, we might actually be able to get a boost from nature on
yeah,
top of that.
now we're talking. I think we're solving some problems right here real time.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of places that have just too many teenagers and not enough electricity.
That's right. Yeah. Yep. Put them into manual labor without having choices, and then you can feed them based upon their performance.
And
They
then you
don't
could
don't
actually,
perform.
going back to the non-consensual cat girl transformations, like it would be kind of adorable. You could have people show up like to watch the non-consensual cat girl teenagers run around and produce electricity. I think that would be like a not a freak show like they had in the old days, something more along the lines of like an exhibition.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be. I think that would solve. I think we have a money generation machine going on in our heads right now.
Yeah. You don't think the HOA would frown upon that?
Oh, there is no HOA here. Everyone
Oh,
just does whatever they want. It's fine.
that's good.
Stay the hell off my property. Just stay off my property.
Do you have an arsenal of firearms to make sure that that happens?
I wouldn't have bought a house so big if I didn't.
Oh, yeah. We're we're right on the same page here, Mr. Zeos.
I just
Uh,
occasionally shoot randomly off my porch just to remind people that I am here.
yeah, I
It's
just like
it's
to
like
get
my way
out
to
there.
say good morning. It's like
Yeah.
a cup of coffee, fire a few rounds into the air, wildly screaming, and then go back
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah. No pants, just a robe, and just pointing it straight up at the air. Because those bullets, they don't come down anywhere. They just go into the stratosphere.
I have special bullets that are they melt at a certain altitude, so they just turn into clouds. So I'm
Yeah.
actually making the world a more beautiful place.
You got a patent on that, I assume.
No, it's Creative Commons out there. If you search Google, I won't tell you the patent number, but it's out there.
Wow. Well, that sounds real interesting, Mr. Zeos. Why did you start your channel in the internet?
I think how do I put this without offending everybody that you've also interviewed? I hate other reviewers.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
not like
They're
not now.
horrible.
Now I've met some people that are like, "Oh, you're okay. I don't hate you as much."
Yeah.
But when I started, it was like, why are these people trying to sell me a headphone or a speaker? And it's just like, I'm bored, and there's no passion. And it's reading specs. It's oh god, I don't care about like production quality blatantly, but
Yeah.
it's just like I don't. I
You
want to know how
obviously
does it
haven't
make.
seen my videos.
I mean, if I'm watching probably half of one right now on the screen. It's a nice tie. I actually do like that shirt and tie combo.
Yeah, I got it about 16 years ago. It barely fits now. Yeah.
I think your Elac. What do you got? Elacs and then Yamos up there.
Yeah, I got the ELAC, the Unify, the first gen, and then the Yamo C93 twos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my girl up in Canada has a C91 twos, and she's like she stole them from me basically because those are the prettiest speakers she's seen. And I'm like, well, then they're
Yeah.
yours.
It
So
looked
you
like they
obviously
got
like pretty girl speakers.
yeah, yeah. They look like they got abducted by aliens. The aliens were like, "This is dumb. Let's make it better," and then they sent them back down to Earth.
Yes, they just
Yeah.
they just touch them. I like when things get touched. Don't
Yes.
take that out of context, please.
What context is it?
There is no context. Completely out of context.
Okay. All right. So you hate other YouTube celebrities,
I
and
hated it. Well, I mean, when I started was 7 years ago, 8 years ago. So I couldn't even name the people. Like when I was like, oh, I want to buy headphones, and I looked it up. I don't even remember specifically who was out there 8 years ago. But all I know is like I could do this. I don't know if I even thought I could do it better. I just thought I should throw my hat into the ring to try to do it at all. Just be like, look, just talk about a headphone and how it makes you feel. How does it sound compared to what you know? And don't be boring. And also, don't try to be a celebrity. That was another thing. You called me an internet celebrity. No one knows what I look like except for a very select few of people, and they all have tattoos in their arms that specify that they are allowed to know
yeah,
my face.
yeah.
So it's
There's
like I don't want celebrity.
a
I
lot of
just want
paper.
to tell people what I want and make them do it. I guess that makes me sort of like an audio dictator, but like a shadow dictator.
Yeah,
So I'll have to update my business cards to say audiophile shadow dictator.
yeah. I like that. I like the dictator. Well, if there's any indication by your childhood picture there, I bet you're a pretty handsome man.
Oh, I'm That's the thing. I don't want that celebrity. It's like when you're in politics or something and you're just gorgeous and everyone's like, oh my God, oh my God. Meanwhile, no one's listening to your policies. No one cares about, you broke international trade laws and like, hey, punish me, but they don't because
Right.
you're so pretty.
Yeah.
Uh, Poor Canada up there has to deal with their prime minister who's like a super hottie
Yeah.
apparently, and I'm just like, but he's bad, and everyone's like, but he's so
Yeah.
cute. I don't want that for audio because everyone would just be looking at me as a sex symbol instead of the like audio straight cut guy that I should be, and
Yeah.
my opinions need to be famous, not me.
Yeah. What was that country you mentioned? Canada what?
Canada. You
Canada.
got to say it like that. You got to like a
Yeah.
sigh, like a sad sigh. It's like
Is that over
Canada.
is that over in Eastern Europe?
It might as well be with the way the borders are currently locked. I feel like it's like the Berlin Wall was re-erected between Canada and America, and my only hope of getting up there or anyone leaving there is basically revolution. So it's another reason, the guns and the teenage cat girl electrical generation is to really
Doomsday.
fuel that.
Doomsday prepper.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
Doomsday's here as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I don't know about you.
Yeah, things are pretty good. I still go to the Walmart neighborhood market and not have to fight my way out of it with the shillelagh.
I don't
So
know. I was at Costco a couple days ago, and I was thinking about beheading everyone in front of me, so I'd
yeah,
stop breathing my air.
yeah. I wouldn't recommend that. I think you're on camera over there.
Am I? No, it's fine. I'm in good with the White House, so we're all right. I can pretty much say anything I want, not get away with it.
That's good. Well, Mr. Zeos, this hasn't gone the way that I thought it would, and I really appreciate it because you're nice to me. Other people aren't generally all that nice to me.
I mean, I would call you a piece of shit right
Yes.
to your face, but over the
Yeah.
internet, you're
Yeah.
not bothering me too much.
That's
You're,
good.
you're not breathing on me on my air, so
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah.
You're breathing over there.
Yeah, you're lucky because I have really horrible halitosis,
Oh, great.
gingivitis, and I don't take care of my
I mean,
teeth
I
very well.
just eat so much cheese; it would probably be a similar state of affairs.
What's your favorite kind of cheese? American?
Um, I will get yelled at because I love American on things, but I think if I had to pick one, it'd be Munster or like a soft mozzarella.
Sometimes,
Munster is underappreciated.
yeah, sometimes I'll just chop up an onion and then put a few slices of American cheese, microwave it for 30 seconds, and then right down the hatch.
That honestly, like no joke, I do that. Onion's great and cheese is great. So two of my favorite things.
Yeah, well, that's fantastic. What do you have on the agenda for today? Are you going to go to the Chuck E.
Um,
Cheese and have
I
a good
might go
time?
to Home Depot and just try
Yeah,
to steal as much large building equipment as I can. It's kind of like it gets me like, ooh, psyched up if I just try to sneak out with a bunch of 2x8s under my arms. It also
yeah,
helps build body strength.
yeah, like a
Um,
drill press, drill
yeah,
press.
yeah. Whatever the
Yeah,
biggest, like I would love to, I used to fantasize about starting a game show where you just put families against each other trying to shoplift from like a Walmart and see how much they can get out with. I don't
yeah.
think the companies were buying it when I was pitching it to them though, because they're like, but what if someone gets shot? And I'm like, but that's part of
That's
like I
what
really,
waivers
really
are
want that
for. Sign
what?
that waiver. That's
Sign the
what those are.
waiver
Yeah.
and just go watch Total Recall. No, not was it Total? No, what's not Total Recall? What's the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger? We're back to the Schwarzenegger again.
Okay.
Um,
I used to
what's
have them all on
Running Man?
VHS.
The
Oh yeah,
Running
Running Man. Yeah,
Running
that was
Man
a
is
lot
not
of
far
fun.
away from our
Yeah,
reality, so we should really capitalize on like a Hunger Games Running
yeah.
Man sort of reality show.
Ground floor, Mr.
Ground floor.
Zeos.
This is it. I mean,
Yeah,
Netflix will buy anything.
yeah, yeah. That's true. We've been watching a French show about someone that steals stuff, and it's dubbed. And gosh darn it, it's really entertaining.
There you
Uh,
go.
yeah, a lot of fun. Well, Mr. Zeos, this has been a lot of fun. A little bit different than most of my videos, but I can't tell you how much I appreciate you taking the time and showing me some headphones and a sticker and a small American flag, cat lady. Uh, I don't. Someone on the left, and then a beautiful picture of yourself as a child.
Yes, someone on the left and the child picture really I think ties the whole thing together. Like that's my face. Zeo's face reveal. Hashtag Zeo's face reveal. You should put that in the video description so that people will flock to this video.
Yes. Well, I imagine I have a hard time getting people to watch my videos, so that might help.
I mean, have you tried like setting stuff on fire?
Not yet. Well, I did, but it was an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. And that seemed to do the trick. So that you might be onto something.
What headphones are those, by the way? I have to ask.
You're not gonna like it.
I don't like it already. I'm a little bit concerned.
It's the Bluetooth version of the Audio Technica that you don't care for.
You have M50Xs on, or M70Xs on, or M30Xs on, or there's a
They're the
couple other
M50
audio.
M50Xs. Yeah. Now listen, Mr. Zeos, I don't listen to music. What I do
Oh,
is I
God,
talk to
no.
people on work things with them. That's
You have
it.
the stock pads because they're still uncomfortable. Like I could argue why the M50Xs suck for like 2 days. You got time?
I've got all the time on the planet, so you go ahead, rant
Oh.
away.
Well, next time KPH 30Is with the Grado 1000 pads, and just I'll respect you.
Here,
Now you've lost
I
my
got
respect.
I got these. You might like these.
What the hell are those? Oh, the M570s. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and then I got some other ones that you might like.
Yeah,
Where are they?
show me why I should care about you now. This is your chance to win me over.
Okay,
Because
well,
M50X is just like I didn't notice it till just now. I'm like, oh God, stop it.
yeah, I got this speaker cable. One of the viewers sent in to me.
Again,
Yeah,
sounding.
yeah,
We're back
and
on the
then
subject of sounding.
I just knocked over a mannequin, and then I got these. You might enjoy these. These
Hell.
these yeah, yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, what ones?
I made my own head strap out of some fabric I found in the garage. I even
Nice.
changed the ear pads based on people like you that told me how to do that. And these are the T40 RP. They're the sealed version, Mr.
Yeah, the
Zeos.
40s are acceptable. I would still get them organized because everything's better with an organization.
Well, they didn't know what they're doing over there at the mod.
I like to stay organized. Like
Yeah,
organized. See,
yeah. Well, Zeos, you want to go out and maybe get some Taco Bell?